It's not your identity that I'm worried about. Right? It's just, I don't want to be vomiting and try to come on things. That's all.
Okay, in case the viewer's wondering what the hell this is the never-ending ayahuasca bottle.
I'm going to get another glass.
It's like the whole thing is going to turn into... That's astounding.
That's got to be about...
That's over 100 ml over there. Right?
Good when you are.
Yeah. Objectivity. Is it possible? I did a video 2 years ago called what is it? Something mind and the impossibility of objectivity. But I'd like to update my thoughts and say that not only is objectivity possible, it's also all there is. If we can get past the ego-riddled illusion of our subjective experience. I speak specifically about a fantastic opportunity I had to try properly the root drink from the Amazon, a very spiritual, sacred root drink called ayahuasca. And for 4 hours I felt I was connected with my higher self and everyone's higher self, the source field, which is absolute and total knowing of the self-evident truth that is love, objectively. It came in physical form. I saw things, I saw visions, I saw the double helix. Some people experience snakes, but for me it was very, I guess, almost a tribute to science. It was a merging of spirituality and science, and an experience all four of us had in that room was of the globular machine. We talked about this, all four of us that had the experience, and it was of this kind of self-absorbing, self-creating, mushrooming, globular, nebulous surface, but it was made of the most fantastically intricately linked gears and cogs made of small platinums and tungstens and metals that was creating the illusion of this globular organic compound, but when you actually got close to the nitty-gritty, it was all technology. So all main cultures, all main religions behind all cultures say, ultimately, know yourself. And if you just spend a bit of time every day meditating and going within yourself, and you can do it to music, you can do it in silence. If you just spend 10 minutes a day looking within yourself, trying to feel what you are, it will bring you peace, and then you will start manifesting more beautiful opportunities in your life. And I said to you a second ago, James, that you can learn everything you need to know from Star Wars. Well, Yoda, the representation of the sage, the Buddha, the guru figure in Star Wars, he said an incredibly true thing when he said, fear leads to anger, anger leads to hate, and hate leads to suffering. And the source of all suffering here on earth is the mistaking of the illusion of the 3D material human world that we inhabit for a fraction of time, 70, 80 years, a fraction of time, and mistaking this experience for the all that is. Everything that you enjoy in this life, be it sex with your partner, be it the love for your parents, be it hanging out with friends and having a joint, or going for a cold beer, or having children, or passing an exam, or anything that makes you happy, all that stems from the objective truth behind all things. I want to go to the Bank of Ideas to do a talk called The Spirituality of Anarchy, and within that I want to show that it's not just a rational philosophical concept, anarchy. It's also, in my opinion, one of the deepest spiritual messages of all, because you are God, you are all that is, You are your own leader. And what you've done to fuck with yourself in this game, this beautiful game, this intricately stunning, grotesquely beautiful, deep game called human life, is that you've created this incredible system around you to fuck with your head, to try and take you away from the light. And like all exciting games, they're very challenging, they're incredibly absorbing, and they seem very real when you're in them. So my sister wrote to me, Amanda, hello. She wrote to me and said, well, how do we become anarchic? How do we avoid paying tax? And my answer to you, my darling sister, is I can only show you the red pill or the blue pill, but it's you that has to make the choice. But I will say that I've not paid any income tax for 3 years. And so, how you do it isn't as important as that you do it. So, the question, how do I live without paying tax, shouldn't be the question. The question should be, how can I go another day with paying tax and denying my own God status? And I want to do a little shout out to David Icke. You know, the way he got laughed at on the Terry Wogan show for saying he was the son of God, or whichever words he used, the child of God. The way everyone laughed at him shows you the emotional level that the country's running at. That this man said a very profound spiritual truth, that we are all the children of God, we are all aspects of God, we are all made in God's image. And for saying that truth, he got laughed at. But that's a big challenge of life, is that everyone at every stage will have people that will try and foil their advancement towards enlightenment, but it's ultimately you trying to foil your own advancement towards enlightenment. And many spiritual people say that we chose our experience here on earth, and I think they might be correct. I think all this has been pre-planned, predetermined, but what we've done is we've given ourselves the most powerful form of amnesia to make it seem real. And the only way we'll convince ourselves that it is real is if we always have that niggling doubt and that inability to see pure objective truth. But you can get there through meditation, and luckily we, as gods, have left small plants, small natural beautiful flowering plants all over the world hidden, that will unlock the doors of perception and allow you to glimpse, if only for a short while, at objective love and the self-evident truth that the great all that is made of love. And it's not a sentimental love, it's a deep, profound feeling. And David Hume, the Scottish philosopher in the 1700s, he said that reason is the slave of the senses, or reason's the slave of the emotions. And emotion is all that there is. Your consciousness, the way you feel, the way you know yourself, is the meaning of life. And learning to love and loving to learn, that is all there is. So with absolute peace and love and compassion for everyone listening to my words right now, I just want to say, carry on, stay alive, carry on loving and doing what you need to do. But no, not even any buts, I guess, and enjoy it. Make sure you enjoy it. Life is to be lived, so live it well, and live it whichever way you see is best for you.